Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Story Across the iEduTalk. And today I have with me representative from the University of Plymouth, UK. I have with me Toby and Thomas from the University of Plymouth. Hi Toby, hi Thomas.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm fine. So it's so nice to have you guys here with me today.
Yep.
So firstly, can you introduce yourself? Let's meet you. What do you do for the University of Plymouth?
Absolutely. So my name is Toby Joseph Johnson. I am the Senior International Officer at the University of Plymouth. And yeah.
Thomas, can you hear me?
Yep, and I'm Thomas Austin McGarvey. I'm the Head of International Student Recruitment for the University of Plymouth. That's globally, but we're here in Nigeria this week working with Toby and our team in Nigeria. We've been meeting with alumni, meeting with students coming in January, and meeting with our representative partners, including Study Across Globe.
Okay, and Thomas, is this your first time in Nigeria?
This is not. I've been coming to Nigeria a long time. I've been coming since 2010. So
yeah, basically in Nigeria.
I don't know where my Nigerian passport is. Who's holding this up?
Work on that. Work on that. Okay, so can you give us a brief insight on what University of Plymouth is about?
Yeah, of course. University of Plymouth is an amazing university. It's in the city of Plymouth, which is in the southwest of the UK. It's probably the largest university in that corner of the UK, and it serves the whole community. We provide education across business, across education itself, across engineering and science subjects, and across health professions as well. So many of the doctors, many of the nurses, many of the dentists that you'll see working across the area, they're trained at the University of Plymouth. We have globally a very, very high reputation for ocean sciences, marine sciences. That could be coastal engineering. It could be developing maritime cybersecurity practices. It could be working to develop new offshore renewable energy solutions and security protocols. And Plymouth as a city has been designated as one of the 5 key areas in the UK Strategic Defence Review. And some of the work that we do as well has military and resilience applications. So supporting the health resilience of the UK, the resilience in terms of our engineering and our energy systems in the UK and things like that. So the university has a diverse range of programs, and that's really good. It gives a really good range of opportunities for students, but it's got that real world specialization in those kind of maritime subject areas, and it's got a really successful health faculty covering Plymouth Peninsula Medical School, Peninsula Dental School, and other areas as well.
All right, thank you very much. Then my next question would be, what does living in Plymouth, what does it look like for international students, especially students from Nigeria?
I can answer this one.
Yes.
Having, I don't know whether most of you can tell by my name, so it's actually Toby Joseph Johnson. I schooled in Nigeria for over 18 years, so I understand the difference of living in Nigeria as well as the UK. I've lived in the UK for about 18 years. I've lived in Plymouth for over 15 years. I've worked in Plymouth for 15 years. And, as an international student, coming from Nigeria, living and working in the UK, or especially Plymouth, I think there's lots of value to it. I think any of you can go on Google right now and put 2 things that, I love, which is Plymouth and Jollof next to each other, and you get a business that comes up. And yeah, we've had there. It's a really good home to loads of international students. So not only within the university, but within the community, there's a growing Nigerian population. There's loads of international students that visit various supermarkets, that have various events. It's home away from home. It's a coastal location. We're located in Lagos right now. It's in the southwest of Nigeria. Plymouth is in the southwest of the UK. We're close to the sea. We like beach life. There's over 27 beaches in the UK close to Plymouth. That's really amazing. During the summer, it tends to be one of the warmer climates. At the moment, it's probably cold right now, but as Nigerians, our really resilient, energized spirit, keeps us going.
Thank you. My next question, I want us to get into like the study, what studying in Plymouth is all about. So can you give us a breakdown of what your tuition fee is like before we get into the courses to study?
Absolutely. So our tuition fees range from anywhere from about 17,950 all the way up to £20,000. Our deposit is 3,500.
Okay.
We have a payment plan available for students, broken down into three chunks, so 33, 33, and 34%. So we're quite flexible. There's no payment upon enrollment. Those are some of the attractive propositions we have.
Yes.
We also have the amazing Welcome to Plymouth scholarship, which is up to £4,000 for 2-1 or 2-2 holders to come and study at the University of Plymouth, both postgrad and undergrad. And by the way, we are taking applications for January 2026. So if you are interested in studying, please get your application through Study Across Globe.
Thank you. My last question would be what are the courses people should look out for when they come to University of Plymouth?
Thank you. I can answer that alongside Tom. We can we can collaborate on this. So, as I mentioned above, Plymouth Maritime Marine. Reason behind that, well, coastal location. The other name for Plymouth is Britain's Ocean City. So we're very, very, that's one of our strengths. So if any of you want to do a maritime business course, you want to do marine engineering, I mean, it doesn't even stop there because all our health courses are very attractive as well. You've got good employment securements after you finished your course, so good progression rates as well. But Tom, any other?
You stole the one that I was going to say, which was the Bachelor's in Maritime Business, which is one of our most popular courses. And I think that's probably based on the strength of maritime business and the industrial links within the city. I think if I was a student now going into my degree, I'd love to, if I had the right kind of brains and intelligence for it, go in and do the coastal and civil engineering degree. I think that's fascinating. I'd love to understand how we can work better with those kind of low-lying areas, places like Lagos, where they need defense from the ocean and from and construction at the edge of where land meets ocean. So I think that would be a fascinating course to jump in and study. We were talking in the car earlier about what we might do if we didn't do this job, and I said I would be interested in pediatric nursing as well. And I think just generally the nursing programs that we have at the university, they're really outstanding, really great quality. We've got brilliant hospitals in the local area like Derriford Hospital, where the students will go and do their placements and where they'll get to meet and work with real patients. And I think the value that adds to the students is incredible.
Yeah.
So those are some of the courses we do. I think we're also quite good at combining some subjects that people might not naturally put together. So we have a data science and environmental intelligence degree, which I think is a wonderful combination. And then especially for people who might be into data science but have that kind of green conscience, want to live in a cleaner climate and environment in the future, to combine that academic discipline with that kind of important body of work that's going on right now. I think that's really, really exciting to see. And we're feeding back when we're listening to students as well. But Io, who we spent time with this week, he's a hydrographer. So this is one of our alumni has the position right now as hydrographer of the Federation here in Nigeria. And he was telling us what an important subject that is, but also just how many jobs there are. There's so few people study this course, but so much demand for it in terms of jobs. So the graduate employment or prospects for that specific course, they're outstanding. And that's a job that can take you all around the world.
Yeah.
So I think, there's a few ways you can go.
Yeah.
Sorry. So Tom, you mentioned data science, environmental. I was about to ask if the University of Plymouth also offer IT courses because that is another strong part of, a strong area where Nigerians look into.
We do. So we have courses. Cybersecurity was one I was going to think of. Computer science, artificial intelligence. We have courses in data science and business analytics that bring together that kind of how you would use data science tools and skills and combine that with business analytics. Business analytics is a really growing part of doing business these days. A lot of people are choosing to study that. develop that kind of analytical tools, that skills of working with big data to be able to apply that to the world of business. So those are really important. Toby jumped in with cybersecurity. He's absolutely right to mention it. But we don't just do cybersecurity. We can relate it very, very specifically to some industrial examples. So we have specialities in maritime cybersecurity. We have a lab at the university that combines not only the software but the hardware that's used in the industry today, and gives the students options to practice and test and use in a lab setting those tools and develop the skills so that when they graduate, they're ready to go into industry. And we have just developed what I believe is the world's first offshore renewable energy cybersecurity lab. So we are looking at how we can protect from cyber threats, things like offshore wind turbines and so on, that would be vital for a country like Nigeria, for a country like the UK, with extensive coastline, with the opportunity to take advantage of the climate and natural phenomenon to be able to harness that and generate its electricity. So I think, yeah, across that spectrum, you've got really interesting foundational computing skills going right up to some incredible research and lab opportunities at the postgraduate level as well.
Thank you so much, Tom, for that. Thank you, Toby.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, so we've come to the end of today's session. So if you are looking to study in an institution in the UK that offer a wide range of courses, like something different, you are looking to go into maritime, you are looking to go into courses that are very unique, think of the University of Plymouth. So that's the end of today's session. We've come to the end of today's session. See you next time. Bye.
Bye all.
Thank you, everyone.